I stood at the foot of the Pacific Crest Trail, a giant backpack dwarfing my frame. Fear coiled in my stomach. Could I really do this? My life had fallen apart. Grief, divorce, and bad choices had left me shattered. Hiking this trail was crazy, but maybe crazy was what I needed. I hoisted the pack, its weight unfamiliar and daunting. Each step felt heavy, not just from the load, but from the weight of my past. Doubt whispered in my ear, but I had already come too far to turn back. With a deep breath, I started walking, one step at a time, into the unknown. The trail was relentless. Steep climbs left me gasping for air. My body ached, covered in blisters and bites. Loneliness was a constant companion, stretching out in the vast silence of the wilderness. Fear was there too, lurking in the shadows, whispering doubts in my ear. There were moments when I wanted to quit, moments when the pain, both physical and emotional, felt unbearable. But then I would remember why I started. I was hiking to find myself, to heal, to prove to myself that I was stronger than I thought, and so I kept going, one step at a time. Days blurred into weeks. The trail became my world. Sunrises and sunsets marked the passage of time. I learned to read the language of the wilderness, to find beauty in the smallest things. A wildflower blooming in the dust, the call of a hawk circling overhead, and slowly I began to change. The woman I saw reflected in the mirror each morning wasn't the same woman who had started this journey. She was stronger, braver, more resilient. She had faced her fears and come out the other side. She had found her strength in the most unexpected of places, in the wilderness, in solitude, in the simple act of putting one foot in front of the other. The day I reached the end of the trail, I stood on the edge of a cliff, the wind whipping my hair. Looking back at the miles I had covered, a wave of emotion washed over me. Pride, relief, gratitude. The journey had been harder than I could have ever imagined, but it had also been more rewarding. Life is like that, I realized. A journey full of ups and downs, unexpected twists and turns. There will be moments when you want to give up, when the path ahead seems impossible. But it's in those moments when you dig deep and find the strength to keep going that you discover who you truly are. So, keep walking, even when it's hard. Keep your head up and your heart open. And trust that the sunrise is always waiting for you.